and welcome back to my channel. So recently I went to the Ruskin theater group to see a performance of Picasso at the Lapin Agile. The play was written by Steve Martin and directed by Amelia Mulkey. The story is a fast-paced, witty comedy with some outrageous, funny, and lively characters. The story is based on an imaginary meeting between Albert Einstein and Pablo Picasso at the turn of the 20th century. During the meeting, philosophy, art, love, and ideas are discussed in a whimsical, entertaining way that will leave you laughing and reflecting. So the Ruskin Group Theater is a small theater, 50 people, and there are 2 wheelchair accessible spots in the theater. They're in the front row. There is a ramp leading up to the lobby, and accessible parking spots are right out front of the main entrance. The box office window is also wheelchair accessible, and it's located to the right of the main entrance, which also has a ramp. Once you are in the lobby, the hallway that leads to the actual performance space is pretty narrow, and you also have to cross over the stage in order to actually reach the wheelchair accessible seats. And there is a small step onto the stage and off of the stage. So this part of the theater isn't actually very wheelchair accessible. So the stage manager actually escorted me and the rest of my party around to the side of the building. So we entered through a side entrance in order to access our seats. But once you enter the side entrance, the accessible seats are immediately to your left. So once you enter through this back entrance, your seats aren't far at all. The view from the accessible seats was kind of strange though. The space that was actually reserved for my wheelchair was not big enough for me to park my chair in, or seemingly for any wheelchair to park in. From the looks of it at least, due to the fact that there was a step immediately behind the wheelchair space and the step up onto the stage was directly in front of this space. So it would be very difficult or almost impossible to park your chair in that accessible area. So I actually had to park my chair next to the reserved accessible spot, and this caused a wall to actually obstruct my view of a portion of the stage, and some important props that are actually pretty integral to the plot were placed on the section of the stage that I couldn't see. So this did impact a bit of my ability to understand the nuances of part of the show, but I was still able to enjoy the production. Still though, they definitely could improve their accessible seating at this theater. The bathrooms at this theater are also pretty small, so it's definitely not the best bathroom situation if you use a wheelchair. The show was fantastic though, so it's definitely worth seeing a show at the Ruskin Group Theater, but it might require some advanced planning if you have a disability. Alright, well that's it for today's video. If you've enjoyed today's content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell button down below to receive a notification the next time I upload a video. I hope you have a phenomenal day, and I will see you next time. Bye guys. Intense vocals and wide vocal range. Or forces, but also her marvelous guitar skills as she furiously tongue twister.